This AskReddit user asks, if everything was edible, what would you eat first? Anything not considered edible now. Like what? Probably a wall. Sponges. Especially those soft ones. Lava. Just because it's edible doesn't mean it won't burn you. If you expand this thought just a little further, everything already is edible already. I imagine clouds would taste pretty good. It's just cold water. It's boring. I'd be more interested in cloud texture than taste. The texture is boring as well. It only feels wet. Luck. I'd gorge on it so much that I'd st horseshoes and sweat Felix Felicis. I'd chew on me. Me too. Just the knees though. A plate. Nothing. Just because it's edible doesn't mean it tastes good. My garden is overrun by a weed that happens to be edible. At first I thought, score. Free food. Quote. Turns out edible doesn't mean tasty. Just because it's not poisonous doesn't mean I want to eat yucky weed stew every day of my life. I'll try puffer fish NGL. I'll tie my sister up. And make her watch as I eat all her dolls. Voicing their cries of terror. Had me in the first half. Frag grenades. Nuclear material. I want to glow in the dark. My mom. She doesn't taste that good, wouldn't recommend it. Edit. I have forbidden knowledge. You guys know those squishy fragrance beads that come in the jar? Those things. IDK, maybe a Big Mac or something. Found Wendy's alt account. Underrated comment. Edited. For some reason it auto-added my before comment and sounded majorly dickish. My flesh. Wait, it is edible. Hang on. Oh no. Lipstick. I always thought that if it was edible, it would taste good. Hate to be that guy, but Tide Pods. Have you ever had the feeling as a child that wet sand is just granular chocolate? No? Cool. But that's what I'm eating first. Yes. Arby's. Food that they make in early cartoons. That always looks so good to me. It does. The fold-out table my laptop is sitting on. Will you eat it all at once? I am not sure if liquids count, but I would drink the FK out of detergents. Especially the lemon-flavored ones. Everything is edible if you try hard enough. Some things just happen to only be edible once. Everything is already edible. Just some things are only edible once. Forbidden honey. Molten glass. You will have problems if something is too big to swallow and too hard to chew. Like cars. Or roof panels. Cut it into bite-sized pieces. You know. Like regular food? My PS. Looks like a bratwurst sausage. I also want to eat this dead guy's PS. Just showed this thread to my therapist. He says he wants to help me kill myself if I help him do the same. It's already edible. Anything is edible if you're brave enough. Anything that I don't need anymore but can't give away or throw away. Also spiders. Have I got some good news for you? What? Fried tarantula is a thing in Cambodia. AS is edible and available now at a Walmart near you. Lava. Everything is edible if you're ambitious enough. The evidence. You can do that already if you're ambitious enough. Yay, but that's cannibalism. Yeah, but people are already edible. Sand. But it's coarse and rough and irritating. And it gets everywhere. A table? IDK, why they just remind me a lot of Cha Salate, and I've seen one too many scenes from those Japanese game shows. If not that though, probs ADK. I don't know why, but I've always wanted to eat a post box. Play-Doh. It smells so good. I've always wanted to eat. It's essentially flour, salt and water. Go for it. Isn't it already edible? That's what they make it non-toxic. BC kids eat it all the time. DK. Tide Pods. Lava. I like pain and it conditions me for my debut in HL. To be fair, lava is drinkable now. I should try it sometime. I had some 80% grain alcohol recently. I bet it would taste like that. Poison fire. You have any left? I actually bought it to use as hand sanitizer. Because absolutely none was available in drug stores at the time. I think that's why it started appearing in liquor stores and convenience stores anyway. There wasn't a market for it as a beverage before. Soap. There are so many flavors. I have eaten soap. I give it a 2/10 rating. It got all bubbly in my mouth and it almost gives a burning sensation and it doesn't taste very good. Also my gums and everything in my mouth swelled up after I finished eating. On the bright side, my mouth felt hella clean afterwards. Ha ha ha, then we can have some thick shampoo smoothie to cool down the burning sensation. What flavor shampoo? Also, is it the type with 2-in-1 conditioner? The eraser on a pencil. Ryan Reynolds. Probably grass. That's a lot of free food. Everything is edible. Just some of it not good for you. Clouds. I imagine the ones coming out of factories taste like grilled barbecue clouds, and then we have the rainy day clouds, or I'd save some frosty winter clouds for those hot summers. Stuff I make with Play-Doh. Any and all obstacles from where I am to where I'm going. Such as fences, cars, buses, you name it. I'll eat it. Those strawberry or orange flavored shampoos. Conditioners and lotions. They smell really good. Reddit. Your ass. Tide Pods. Brisket. All of my exes. Fabric. IDK a rug. Let's assume I have sandpaper-lined throat and stuff. Glass, because that would be impressive. AS. A wooden door. My phone. Shorts. Because Bart told me to. Candles. Imagine if they tasted as good as they smell. If everything was edible, I'd be getting through cutlery at the speed of light. The man that created birth control. I don't know his name, but I love his work. Plastic. Any chair I ever stubbed my toe on. Any table that I hit waist on. And any doorway that I ever accidentally slammed one half of my body against. It is a three-way tie between these because they all feel very painful. Styrofoam. A windowsill. Maybe air. Shaving cream, the texture would be weird. Also lava, for some reason it just looks like candy to me sometimes. My pride. DK. I'd have to go with candles. More specifically soy candles, as they have the best smells and are softer than your regular old wax candles. Swear to God if I could bite into the walls of my house, but it didn't taste like the best gingerbread I've ever had. Then what are we doing here? Some dice and some pool BS. I bet they'd have a good crunch. W.Y. Wonka. I'd bite the bullet. A nice, juicy steak or some brisket. Plastic to save the planet. The wooden ice cream stick. I would eat food. No duh. My kids. That dishwashing powder. Air. Obviously. Arby's. Me. Sand. I feel like the texture will be weirdly satisfying. The rich. Clouds. They so fluffy. Tide Pods. Glass. Lava. Shaving cream. Minty. Pillows. Snake venom. A lot of things are edible already. Doesn't mean they taste good though. For example, sawdust. Uranium. My couch, because imagine the synergy if that worked out. Lava. Soap. Candles. A cow. Cut out the middlemen. Vegans. Well, everything is edible. Just a matter of how many times. Many things are only edible once. Steak. Well, everything is edible. If you have the courage to. But like humans are already edible. D dice. The metal used for nuclear reactors. I can't even know what it's made of. But oh boy, I'd like to eat some. Hotel rug. My sofa. Imagine the look on my parents' faces when they see their kid eating the couch. How silly. Gonna have to go with probably food still. Edible doesn't mean tasty. IDK maybe SMTH edible. Those wax tablets. I drink petrol, that ST smells amazing. Schools. I'm going to find out what deadly nightshade tastes like. Clouds. Powdered laundry detergent. Specifically the kind with bleach crystals. It's Father's Day, Bob. You gonna go home and wreck the old ball and chains? Quote. Well, no. Jim. Last week she finally asked me to eat her PY. Quote. Slightly melted mint chocolate chip ice cream. What else would I ever need? Your mom. A Tide Pod. Bacon. A person. Ashtrays. Yummy. A Harry Potter book so I could be a wizard. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel for more videos.